What is the best starter house in Minecraft beta? Today, we'll be finishing my Minecraft beta starter house, and seeing if a fortress was really the best choice. I was a bit ambitious and went for a big stone structure instead of a simple woodblock home. I just smelted a ton of glass from my last video in preparation for completing the castle, and gathered much more materials, put up some creeper barriers for when I'm in the chest or the furnace or going to bed so they can't creep up on me. Sadly, I didn't remember that animals despawn in beta version, so the sheep has sadly left and gone on to greener pastures. I don't really know what pastures are much greener than these, but metaphorically speaking. So I did a lot more mining in that little cave area. We've got an actual mine down there and a finished structure. So we've got all this cobble to finish the fortress. But today I also wanted to do a bit of a challenge that I was talking about last episode, where I, in one day, build a like starter village house. Then the next day maybe build like something that models the next update after this, like the village churches. So in a cutthroat competition, we'll be rating 3 builds on the following. 1. Ease of construction. How easy was it to build, get materials for, and survive a night? 2. Long-term satisfaction with the build. Will I get bored of it? And 3. Being grandeur. Do I look at the build and go wow in any way? I know the last episode was mostly just time-lapse footage of me building, and that was cool, but I don't think I want to do a voiceover again. I really like live recording. And we still need to do some tree farming, so I'm actually going to be setting up a tree farm right now too, so we can sort of go to bed and get the trees set up in the morning and set out to a new location to build sort of maybe a village over that way. Then like every other block is dirt, maybe every other 2 blocks. I don't know if that's going to be enough room. I'm not going to need too much wood for this video, honestly, so I'm going to stop there for now. I think that'll be plenty. It's really only the first house requires wood. But hey, tree farm, pretty huge. Let's look for a new place for this starter home. The short story is, I don't think there's a best starter base. Just play the game and have fun, I think is probably the best choice. I know, cliche, who cares? I want the biggest, best, fastest starter house this casual game has ever seen. And today I will answer those questions. But let's get some rest and start a full day of the challenge. The starter house in the morning. Alright, I'm really excited to share the finished version of this house. I haven't planned it out at all. And that's normally how I go into builds, so hopefully it looks good. Nice. Nice. Okay, those won't grow. That's fine. I don't need that much. I think this tree farm is definitely going to need improvements eventually. But, yes, at least we got one big tree. Give us a ton of wood for this. Because I want to have, like, you know, like the classic, like, wood pillars, and then we'll also need some planks. Since I already got the floor down on my base, not really. Yeah, I kind of just wanted to make it a bit more than just, like, finishing the base. Because as I was saying last episode, I like challenge videos, but not, like, the super, like viral shouting 100 days style. Like, nah, man, I've never watched a video like that in my life. I've never sat through it. I can't do it. But conceptually, I think it would be fun if someone could just chill out about it. So, this is my attempt. Doing my best to provide you 100% human-made content all the time. And thank you for being someone who wants that. Very cool, and it means a lot to me, and I'm glad the community for this is still out there. Alright. I don't know how to get that one, I'll be honest. Alright, hopefully it's not too late in the day. And obviously I'm cheating a bit because, like, in a normal world, you wouldn't already have, like, iron tools. Granted, mine are basically busted, so it doesn't matter. But I'm grabbing my handy shears because I'm not taking a bed with me. I'm actually going to make some iron armor. I never make armor. It's probably why I am consistently dying. So this is the first for the channel here. Now, does it look dumber if I have no pants or no chest plate? That's the age-old question. People have probably asked that question for hundreds of years. Well, looks like we're going with the chest plate. Nice. I am suited. Okay. Yeah, I'm just taking the wool. Oh, I've already got my shears. What am I even doing? All right. I'll see you later, Fortress. I'm now just realizing how much of this world I actually haven't seen at all. Wow, gravel beach. I do not need more gravel. In that mine, there was patches upon patches of like 64 like gravel blocks. Like, I think I have more gravel than stone. It took a while, so I did not film a whole episode of just getting gravel, because I feel like the last one was basically a whole episode about getting gravel. But we will have so much wool for when I need it. This is kind of cool. I'm liking what this looks like. But I've certainly hit a great nothingness. Yeah, we'll go over there. And I forgot to get coal, so... Or I forgot to bring some with me. 1 block will do. I knew I was forgetting something. Alright, so the sun is setting, and I actually forgot the first quintessential starter home. The hut. The dirt hut. Or in this case, it's going to be a cobblestone hut, a bit more sturdy, a bit more reinforced. Because I will die if I do not sleep. I cannot play this game. I'm an extremely casual gamer. And the night is threatening to me. So therefore, I must go to bed. You know, my favorite style of hut is a 9x9. Or not a 9x9. A 3x3. 3x3 interior space, if you will. Well, I already messed it up. I'm going to implore you to use your imagination here and just imagine this place has, like, walls. But you get the gist, you know. First night, survived. As a new beta player. It was pretty easy. Rating of this house, satisfaction, no, I'm leaving right now. Ease of building, this is the one for you. If you're looking for just that statistic. And then grandeur, I mean, I think it's a bit avant-garde. I'm actually not going to give this a super low rating. I'm going to say it strikes right in the middle for grandeur. This is striking. I'm not sure if it's striking in the traditional sense, but it certainly strikes a chord. May that be a very ugly, dissonant chord, yes, but a chord nonetheless. Oh, that is beautiful. What is that up there? This warrants a detour. Actually, it's not even a detour. This is what I was looking for. That is a huge tree. That is a huge... The tree of life is up there. Yeah, that is... You know, not as impressive as from afar with all the fog, but that still is great looking. It's quite the trek. You know, if I was building a village, I would take the high ground, historically. The only thing I learned in school is that if you're building a civilization, you want it to be high up. But there's a snow biome too. That's a nice little plain. We might utilize this eventually, but honestly, not right now. Yeah, we're getting somewhere now. I don't want to go lower, I want to go higher up. I think up here. I think up here is going to be the move. It's a good view. I'm going to go on that plateau just to simplify things for now. My climbing skills greatly improved since last episode. At least going downwards. Alright. It's not a perfect view, but it's a view. A view of some good beta terrain generation. Alright, the Highland Shack. We make it. Another classic 3x3 interior design. I think we're going for 2 floors on this. It's looking pretty good so far. Yeah, we're doing something good here. Does that look cool? Or actually, that will look cool if I put stairs on the side. I want it to look sturdy. Can't live in the mountains without a sturdy house. I should have probably doubled that up. That'll be enough. Hey, I'm liking how this is turning out. I haven't built one of these in genuine years, so I was afraid I was going to mess something even this simple up. But I didn't. And I'm liking these embellishments here, if you will. They give a look of something. Of sturdiness. That's not how you make a long stick. I mean, it should be, but it's not. Alright, and then the design is you get a ladder. And it goes up to the bedroom. And look at this beaut. Yes, this is what it's about. Yeah, I'll continue these up one more. Then we'll make a slight design change here. It's gonna be a wooden top, and then we're gonna have windows in the middle. What the hell are these doing here? Cannot do anything right. Oh, time was almost up. Almost nighttime. And it's time for the grand reveal. The review. What you've all been waiting for. There was actually going to be no design change on these pillars. I called a half-truth. Fib, even. Okay. Gonna give myself a little bit of entry room there. And these would look cool if I had them. So we'll just imagine it now. But alright, first night in a starter house. Beauty. Look at that. Nice. Alright, see you in the morning. Alright, time to get some glass in here. Kind of forget how to make a pane. I think it's got to be 6. Maybe 6 like that. Unless panes don't exist in beta. I'm going to say that means they don't exist. There's no bother. I didn't like them that much anyway. Sweet. And then we need one more stone stair before the reveal. And I'll make some of these too, so it actually looks like someone lives in here. These will go on the outside. And then one of these will go... myself like a table lamp or something. Sure. Not my favorite, but it'll do. I'll give another right there. It's good enough, yeah. Onto the roof. I don't know if I was expecting to bounce on that bed or what. Alright, looking good. It's not the right tool. I love these style of homes. I would build these every time I started a world back in the day. because I would never commit to a world for that long, because I found the game to get boring after a while. But I made my last video, and I elaborate more on that, so if you're interested in how to never be bored of Minecraft, take a look at the last video I uploaded. Alright, finishing touch, the door. Nice. Okay, well... yeah, so, I thought this would look a little bit different. But hey, there's always room for improvement. I think I want to make the roof go out a little bit more, but that's for another video. But overall, review, did it keep me safe through the night? Yes. It's 10 out of 10. Honestly, was very easy to build in one day with all the materials, so I think 10 out of 10 there. Satisfaction with the build? I'm not super liking what I'm seeing, but it's cool. It's cool. So I'm gonna give it a 6. A 6 on the scale. And then grandeur. I actually think this is really low ranking. I think this is ranking at about a 2. So I'll total up that score and put that point total on the screen for you. But now up here, because I want to build like a village church, I guess, something that resembles one of those churches from the next generation, as I said previously, from the next update rather, the like structures update. And I won't build it right there because I don't want it to be intersecting with the cloud, because man, does that suck. So we won't go that high up. I like how those forms double at the bottom and the top, but other than that, need some love. Okay. Some breathy music for the Highlands. Pretty sweet. I think we'll go here. I don't think the church will intersect with the clouds up here, and if it does, oh well. You know, things happen. I'm actually going to build this from memory and not look at a reference image. So I'm just going to rip into this real quick. I don't remember if it had wood flooring. Mine is going to be stone. You know, maybe I should be a bit more stingy with the stone, because I'm going to need a lot for my fortress. We'll add an extra point total to this one for accuracy rating of how accurately I built this to the source material, of which I am not looking at, because I don't want to, honestly. I don't think this is what those windows look like, but just gonna give them some nice high windows. I feel like that's pretty chapel-like, pretty church-like, you know. I feel like it's a bit tall, but I remember these weird, like, points jutting out of it. I don't think that's right, but I remember them being there. I think those were there. We're gonna look back at the source, and it's not good. It's not gonna look like that, unless it does, and I'll say something about it. I'll make sure you know that I remembered what the Minecraft village church looks like. I know it had 2 floors. I know that. I know there was a ladder involved. It's an alright view. Not my favorite. I think the other side is literally just a hill. It's alright though. Eventually there will be some beautiful town elements around here for all the imaginary villagers to crowd around and enjoy. Honestly, this isn't looking like super bad. I'm kind of liking it, even if it's not 100% accurate. I think it looks good. And I'm gonna give it a little more look on the side. There we go, there we go. I'm liking it. I'm actually liking this build. Okay. Yeah, that's looking cool. I think the ladder's supposed to go here. And yeah, the backs of churches never really have windows. They normally have some sort of like dome structure. So maybe I'll give it one more line going out. Like that. Okay, okay. I think that was a move. The move. It's still in question if it was. Then maybe we'll make the top floor wood. Nah, it's gonna throw it off. Just get another crafting table in here though. It's not gonna stay right by the door. I'm not a fan. Man, the crafting table made out of like the hardest wood ever known to man. I think it took a while. And then we can also now remove that and put the ladder in that little enclave. Dude, what am I doing? I'm the best crafter Minecraft has ever seen. I could win any crafting competition you throw at me. Any opponent would kneel at my crafting expertise. Look at that speed. Unmatched in the world of crafting is what they say about me. And inventory management too. All right. And then I feel like we need to make the floor go up one more because I don't want it, like I want you to be able to see a block of definition between the windows and the floor. So that means we need another ladder. I'm gonna make the roof wood. And then block there, glass. I meant the floor wood. The floor / roof. Second floor. Second floor is going to be wood. And if I remember correctly, it actually didn't go the whole way out. There was like a little gap. I think mine's going to be a little bit shorter than the original. But time's almost up again. Time is almost up. So I gotta grind. No time to think about a window. Actually, there is. Because it's right next to me. Oh, and we're almost hitting cloud level. Okay, okay, we made it though. A church that can touch the heavens. What's more fitting than that? I feel like the whole point of a church and God is that you're not supposed to touch him or be close, but it's neither here nor there. I'm playing Minecraft. And I'm also out of cobblestone. So I guess this is where that build is gonna end. I'll get more in the morning. Minecraft's strongest crafter returns with putting 2 logs in the inventory crafting slot. A maneuver that hasn't been seen for years since everyone learned how to play the game, except for him. And we're off to the next rating. Ooh. Ooh. How are you in here? How are you in here? Ooh. Ooh. All right. My peaceful sleep was interrupted. Carnage. All right. Looking pretty good, honestly. I'm liking this. I don't think it's 100% accurate, and that looks weird. But who cares? Yeah. Oh, honestly, this is looking good. This is good. I kind of struggle with the definition of the sides, but honestly, this is nice. This is nice. Going to do a little bit of natural resource harvesting real quick to finish that build. I don't really like, you know, if you watch the other episodes, my biggest pet peeve, like tunneling into the like structures like a mountain that you can see and not like making like a mine, because, you know, what if you need it? What if you want to build right there? Dude, more gravel. The bane of my existence. Like it's music. I can't believe they almost never put music in this game. Even though it basically doesn't exist in this version. It's still nice to have the thought. But every time I've been recording lately, it's been coming on at like some of the perfect times. So honestly, no complaints. Alright. I meant to leave that open. You can still get up there with a ladder missing. And then those like that, maybe. This would be another good time to have enough stairs. To like make... yeah, we're gonna go do that. That would look nice, I think. Oh, and then make this one a stair too. Yeah, alright. I cooked. Ugh, it's never enough. I'm doing a bad thing. A little interjection of the music again. I don't think I've heard this track yet in the in my Let's Play series, so always welcome. Oh, didn't realize I was stuck in a hole. Now we're gonna hear monster sounds under the village for the whole existence of it. I remember this song playing a lot when I was in Xbox 360 console edition of Villages, so this is a nice trip down memory lane. Alright, finishing touches. It's looking good to me. Oh, we got a nice floating generation over there. Didn't even see that. Nice. Okay. Grand reveal. I'm happy with that. That is nice looking. That is nice. So the rating. Could I sleep through the night, and was it safe? No. A skeleton actually spawned inside my bedroom. It's my own fault, though. I didn't have torches. But still, didn't happen in the other house, even when it was poorly lit. So I'm giving that a 3. Because it was partially my fault. Satisfaction with the build, though. I love how this looks. I wish it was a bit longer right here, like a block or something, because it is a bit strange looking, but I think that's totally forgivable. I'm super happy with how this looks. I think you can tell what I was going for. I know this is not 100% accurate, but satisfaction, I'm gonna give it, while I love how it looks, would I want it to be my house? I don't think 100%, so I'm gonna give it an 8. I was going between a 7 and an 8, but I really like how it looks when you walk into here and like are going to walk out. It looks nice. I'm happy being in here, but forever, I don't think so. And you got a rooftop access, desirable feature. I forgot a stair. So yeah, and then grandeur. It's not super grand, but it's subtle. It's just the right amount of subtle, you know? And that counts for something. It's grand to me. It's grand to me, so I'm gonna give it another 8 on the grandeur scale, actually. So that's that build. Those are the village builds. I think I'm gonna keep this door open. You know, church has open doors. Welcome to everybody. We've got the village house down here. You can obviously tell they're built by the same builder by the strange proportions and general flatness. So maybe they'll get a remodel at some point in the future. But I think it's time to head home. Because you know we completed what we needed to, and it went pretty well, I think. So let's get finishing the fortress that I've started, and on to our final starter home. All right, back to the fortress. Now I will say, I'm really relieved to see it. Like, compared to the other homes, man, am I excited to finish it. So maybe I'll get a bonus point for that if I remember. Man, we'll just get hit with non-stop music. It's really nice. And, you know, the pork is plentiful, too. Oh, wow, 4. Whoa. I'm gonna be set. I hear a zombie, too. And I do think there is a mob spawner in here. I think there's a skeleton spawner on the way from here to the mine. Oh, that is... What just happened? Oh my god, okay. Maybe that happened. Do you want to be my pet? I'm gonna get a bone. Maybe we'll get in a dog this episode. That's exciting. Holy... What? Okay, and they all decide to not drop any meat? Great. I'm not just killing for fun, guys. I don't believe in that. Okay, retroactively drop some pork. I'm cool with that. Maybe. Oh, is my inventory full? Yeah, oh, they don't stack. What a pain. But why do I just have wood everywhere? Man. I'm the problem here. And I will admit it. Okay, but some of them don't drop it. I'm not wrong about that. Let's get a dog, though. You're totally living under my house. Aren't you? You're living right in there. I think this is going to turn out to be a pretty long episode, so it might not come out on the weekly upload schedule. I might have to supplement this upload with another shorter one, because I really want to keep this all one challenge and not get distracted. There he is, targets in my sights, and he's becoming my pet. Nice. Look at that. Got a dog. Come here, buddy. Gonna have a very nice, spacious place to live. And I'll feed you a pork once I cook it. Do a little bit of smelting, a little bit of cooking. I can't believe those don't stack. That's insane. I think this is the first time a piece of cooked meat in this world. Another celebratory experience. And look at that! I've wasted a whole nother Minecraft day just not knowing how to play the game. What a beauty. I feel like I sound like Steve Irwin. I feel like I've been saying what a beauty a lot. Whenever he picks up a whole crocodile, I was like, what a beauty. Dude was insane. Absolute legend. Rest in the most peaceful peace anyone could ever rest in, Steve. Apparently it's not night yet. I will miss just looking out over my crafting materials and seeing the sunset, though. So, take it in, everybody. Might be the last time we're seeing it. through the lens of an unfinished house. There we go. That's what Minecraft's about. Nice. Good morning. Alright, let's just wing it. Nice thing about building cobblestone pillars here is I know I'll need them anyway. There's literally no reason not to. And I feel like those are gonna look good there, eventually. Yeah, then we'll start glass right here. And it'll just be a long strip. Hold on. Don't make me say it. Don't make me say it. Very reckless with my mind body. No concern for my physical condition. Okay, this is questionable. This is cool. This is really nice. Oh! It's a bad one. It's alright though. Take it in stride. Okay. This is nice. I like this. I want to figure out what's happening with that window though. Oh! I do like the asymmetric here. This though... One more down there. Yeah, that's something. And then maybe one more there. We'll think about it. And then I feel like mirroring it on this side, like not having the little cutout on the same section, is gonna be nice. I'm getting sidetracked here. Just gonna make another big window here and make another big strip running across the top. I think this area I want to have like a dining looking area, like a big long table. Nice, I'm liking the dome shapes coming out of here too. And how it's building up to a layer. I think this is looking good. I'm gonna eat a pork chop before I take that jump. I don't know if I want... You know, I might as well make these windows floor to ceiling. Oh, it hurts. I actually think we're gonna have enough glass. I'm not gonna have to go out. Even being reckless and... Oh, that was a bad one. And breaking it all the time. Night has come though. And therefore I must rest. Me and my dog. Here, come over here. Make yourself at home, man. You're welcome anywhere. This is... Your house is... my house is yours. You did not build this because you were a dog. Alright. Sunset's looking good through that window. If I do say so myself. And that's looking good too. I'm happy. Being reckless with the glass again. Alright, let's take a look. Nice. I'm liking it. Feel like Michelangelo sculpting the perfect beta starter home. All right. It looks like there's time, or there's gonna be, another mining expedition. Ooh! All right, I think I'm gonna go for like 3 stacks of cobble, and I'm pretty sure that'll be enough. Oh, was that iron? Nice. Maybe I can afford some pants. Okay, I'm hearing the zombie now. There's something there. I'm gonna keep going forward, I think. Is that a diamond? Oh my god, I think that's a diamond. Oh, dude, we found diamonds. Nice. Look at that. Huge. I didn't know we were that low. Oh, wow. Nice. 4 diamonds. That's awesome. I'm definitely just going to keep going straight. Oh, and I think... Oh, I thought that was cobblestone. Oh. I mean, there's water right on top of it. It's like right there. It's like right there. Okay, I got my 3 stacks. Not to disappoint everyone, but I think I'm going to keep that for the next episode. So if you want to see this probable spawner, tune in next time. Back to the house. So I had the camera off, but I went up here and there was a... Yep, okay, nice, nice, nice. Don't do that. Don't do that. What do I even do here? Nice. Okay. Let's get out of here. I'm really liking how it's looking. Looking really good. Oh, that's a whole pillar. Nice. I thought that was extra cobblestone. Nice one. Okay, back to it. Nice little dividing line there. Cool. Okay, I think this is gonna wrap up the episode for today because, you know, we got the front done. You can see, yeah, you can see the vision. That's what matters. I think it's looking good on the inside and the outside. And now I've got a great stone pillar here because all my axe is broken. All right, I'll show you the outside, and we'll get to the rating. Okay, big reveal. A tree. Well, we're seeing the cohesiveness between my style, where everything is so unbelievably flat. Like, dude, what is this? What is this? Something's got to save this build, man. Oh, what a disaster. You know, maybe if I look from the other angle, from up. Okay, it's a little bit better. You can kind of see what's happening. Man, I've got to figure something out. Okay, so rating, ease of build, and surviving. So I've survived many nights in this house without a wall, with the creeper barriers that I put up, and other than that, I've survived many nights on this just wooden floor. So surviving, I'm gonna give it, you know, full points on surviving. But ease of building, those are both in the same category. Ease of buildings, not great. So I think I'm gonna go with a 6. A 6 in the first category, and then satisfaction. Honestly, I thought I was going to be like, yes, 100p, super satisfied. I don't know. Considering that I'm going to change a lot of it, satisfaction, I think it's also getting a... Okay, long term, I think I'm also going with the 6, yeah. And And then grandeur. It's pretty big. It's certainly grand. But is it striking? Honestly, I think it's kind of ugly. So I think I'm going with another 6. 6s across the board, 3 6s, Angel Fortress, more like Devil Fortress. I think that's going to be it for today's video. So was a fortress the best starter house? No, it wasn't. It wasn't. Is it built in a good location? Yes. But other than that, not really conducive for starting out. Especially when you don't know what you're doing, like me. But I'll be back with another episode here soon. Next week or the week after. I think I might be pretty busy this week outside of uploading. So we'll just see. But thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sticking with me on this journey. I'm super excited to keep going and sharing and building in this world. So thank you so much, and I'll catch you next time.